The core is responsible for holding ourselves in good posture and providing transfer of force between the limbs, which is very important when running. Now, whenever I think about core training, I always try and prioritise getting in a lot of forms of movement. These are things like isometric, concentric, anti-rotational and rotational exercises. But what I want to talk about now is how to position yourself correctly to properly engage your core. Firstly, the bulk of the core is made up by the abdominals. And an important thing to understand is it's the abdominals' job to reduce the amount of space between the pelvis and the rib cage. Knowing this is very important, and I'm about to show you why. Let's look at the plank. This is a typical plank position, a very common exercise used when training the core. The problem with this position is you haven't correctly engaged your core, forcing the load onto your lower back. Meaning the first thing that's going to start hurting is that lower back. To engage your abdominals and train the core rather than focusing the load on your lower part of your spine, you need to do this. Raise your bum a tiny bit higher so you're not quite at horizontal level. Then pull your pelvis underneath yourself as if you're tucking in that imaginary tail. And then finally squeeze those abdominals to lock that down. And that's how you reduce the space between your pelvis and your rib cage. You will notice the difference instantly, and this is where you begin to develop your core's capabilities.